Should you sell everything in America and move to Thailand? Your house, your car, your tools, your furniture, maybe even most of your past life. That sounds really extreme, but for a lot of people looking at retirement, high prices, insurance, taxes, and the cost of living in the United States and other countries, it's becoming a real question. And I'll tell you right up front, for some people, selling everything and moving to Thailand could be one of the smartest financial decisions you ever make. For others, it could be a disaster and a nightmare. The difference is not Thailand. The difference is your numbers, your health, your backup plan, and whether you are running towards something or you're just running away from something. Before we get into it, if you're seriously considering Thailand and want a second set of eyes on your numbers, I offer a 1-hour Thailand retirement reality check call. We look at your budget, lifestyle, concerns, and possible weak spots before you make a major move. The link is in the description. Now let's talk about whether selling everything and moving to Thailand actually makes sense or not. Hey everybody, I'm Rick and this is Rick's Adventures. My wife's name is Tia and she's Thai nationality. I also own a home in Thailand, so I have a home in the United States also. So what I'm telling you is not just theory, it's real life for me. Do we keep both lives? Do we sell everything? Do we split time between the USA and Thailand? And what happens if immigration, healthcare, money, or family issues change the plan, which we've had happen recently? So today I want to walk you through how I would think about selling everything and moving to Thailand. Not hype, not fantasy, just my real world life and what's going on and questions you ought to answer before making such a major move. One of the first questions I would ask anyone, are you moving to Thailand because you have a real plan laid in place, or are you moving because you're frustrated and want out? There's a hell of a big difference. A planned move might sound something like, I know what my income is, I know my monthly expenses, I have emergency money, I understand the visa situation, I know where I want to live, and I have a backup plan if things go south. An emotional escape would sound like, I'm tired of America, I'm tired of politics, Thailand is cheap, I know that for a fact, I'll figure it out when I get there. That second one is the dangerous one. Thailand can be a great place to live, but it's not a magic cure for bad planning or bad decision making. Okay, let's talk about the upside of things, everybody. Selling everything can simplify your life greatly. If you sell the house, pay off debt, get rid of extra vehicles, stop paying insurance, stop paying property taxes, stop maintaining things that you don't hardly use, if at all, you can free up a lot of extra cash. And that money can become emergency savings for you, investment money, debt payoff. It can become a Thailand living fund. It can become travel money for you in Thailand, or it can just be peace of mind. You know you've got a backup. There's a lot to be said for waking up with no mortgage, no storage unit, no yard to maintain, no cars and trucks sitting unused halfway around the world, and no pile of bills back in your country. It's a big monkey off your back. For some people, that freedom is worth more than the stuff. Okay, I gave you the good news first, and now here's the bad side to it. Once you sell everything, it may not be easy to undo. If you sell your house in the USA or your country and prices keep going up, buying back later may be a very difficult thing to do. If you sell everything you own, be it cars, motorcycles, tools, they're going to cost a lot more than you expect to replace. If Thailand doesn't work out, where do you go? Do you rent? Rent is outrageous in America. Do you live in an RV? That's a possibility. Do you even have family you can count on in the USA or your country to help you out? I don't. So this is a decision you have to take on very, very seriously. You need to be sure that it's a decision that you can live with, and if not, it's something that you can gracefully back out of. One of the biggest questions for people, including me, that I haven't answered is if you own a home. That's one of the biggest decisions you can make. Do you keep the house in the USA or your country, or do you sell it? Keeping the house gives you a great safety net. You have a place to come back to. You have a United States base. You will have a little bit of appreciation over time depending. You may be able to rent it, but keeping the house also means insurance, taxes, repairs, utility, lawn care, storm damage, break-in, bad tenants, and management issues. And if you're living in Thailand, every problem back home, believe me, becomes harder to deal with. It gets so much larger so quick. So the question is does the house protect my future, or does it keep me tied to a life that I'm just trying to simplify? Is it really doing something good for me, or is it more of a negative than a positive? That's going to depend on you and your particular situation. If someone were to ask me whether they should sell everything they have and move to Thailand, I'd really want to know their cash cushion first, because Thailand is affordable until something goes wrong. And believe me, folks, something can always go wrong, and it will. You know Murphy's Law. You could have a medical issue, a visa issue, a family emergency, an emergency flight you've got to take, a relationship problem, a vehicle that needs repair, or your home. You need cash that is not part of your monthly spending money. So it's just my opinion, but moving overseas with no emergency fund is a very, very bad idea. Even if your monthly income covers your normal lifestyle in Thailand, you really still need that safety cushion. The more permanent the move, the bigger that cushion should be. Then there's the relationship factor. And guys, this is a really big one, especially for older American men moving to Thailand, and most are if they're retiring. Are you single? Are you married? Are you dating? Are you supporting a Thai spouse? Are you supporting a Thai girlfriend? Are you supporting their family or your family back in the States? Are you helping anyone with debts? Are you building a house? Are you buying land? These things change the numbers so fast. A single man renting a small apartment in Thailand has one budget only to be concerned with. A married man with a home, vehicle, family, and obligations has medical costs, travel expenses. It's a completely different budget. Don't use a YouTuber's budget unless their life looks like yours. Most people tend to leave out all the messy parts of their life, and believe me, the messy parts is where your money will go. Do your own due diligence. Some of your expenses from your other country may not disappear. It's thinking that just because you move, everything, be it America or where else, just goes away when you move. It very well may not. You may still have Medicare premiums to pay, supplemental insurance, mail service because you're still going to get documents you need to see, taxes possibly, storage if you want to keep a few things, phone plans, credit cards, bank accounts, vehicle insurance if you keep a vehicle back stateside, travel back once in a while to take care of things, be it legal or business or otherwise. When someone tells you they can live in Thailand for $1,500 a month, the first thing I want to know is that Thailand only, or is that your full life? Because your full life may include expenses you still have back in your home country. Here's my honest view. If you have a paid-off place to live in Thailand like I do, you have stable retirement income, little or no debt, a good emergency cushion fund, and you're emotionally ready, and that's a big one, to simplify selling everything you have, then it makes sense, especially if the things you own in your country are costing you more than they're serving you. But if your United States house is affordable, gives you peace of mind, and you're unsure whether Thailand will be permanent, keeping it for a while may also make good sense. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. The wrong answer is making the decision based on emotion, politics, anger, or some YouTube fantasy that you're watching that some people are throwing out. The right answer is making the decision based on numbers, health, relationship, legal status, and true backup plans. Again, only the numbers matter. Be logical. Don't act on emotion. There is a middle of the road that you can possibly consider. You don't always have to sell everything immediately. You don't have to be in a rush. You might sell a few extra vehicles you have, or one. You might sell unused tools or items or furniture. Start slowly trimming things down. You might sell toys that cost you money, motorcycles, whatever it may be. You might pay off some debt if you do have debt, build a little extra cash, and then try spending 6 months in Thailand or a year off and on and really test that lifestyle. Move around. You might rent your home in the United States. You might keep one vehicle in the small storage unit while you decide. Sometimes the best move is not all or nothing. Sometimes the best move is reducing the weight on your back and then taking the time, thinking it out, and making a logical decision. Generally, it will come to you in time. At one moment you may be acting on emotion, the next moment might be acting on just I want it over with. Don't do that. You'll know when the time is right. Okay, guys, here's my final advice. Excuse me. So, should you sell everything and move to Thailand? Possibly, but only if you can answer these questions. What is your guaranteed monthly income? How much debt do you have? How much cash will you have after selling? What will your real Thailand expenses be? What United States expenses will still remain? What is your health care plan? What is your visa plan? What happens if things don't work out in Thailand? What do you do? What's your backup? Are you moving towards a better life, or are you just running away from frustration and things that are just finally weighing on you? Thailand can absolutely be a better life for some people, but it has to be built on real numbers, not fantasy math, not anger, not wishful thinking, real numbers, real planning, real backup options. So if you're really thinking about retiring, semi-retiring, selling your house, or moving part-time or full-time to Thailand, I mentioned earlier I offer a 1-hour Thailand retirement reality call check. We can look at your situation, your budget, your concern, and weak spots you may not be seeing. I'm not giving you legal advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just giving you practical, real-world guidance from myself, who has lived through these decisions and still living through them. The link will be in the description below. If you think this video helped you, which I really hope it did, subscribe to Rick's Adventures TV. I will be covering retirement in Thailand, real cost, mistakes to avoid, United States versus Thailand decisions, and what people should think about before making a major move. Thailand can be an absolutely fabulous life. Just don't sell everything until you know what you're buying with that freedom. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care and be safe.